hit the start streaming button. We are now going live. I'm pretty sure I'm live. Hi, how's it going? Just getting everything set up, making sure we are good to go. Making sure we're good to go because I'm having a blast. I love streaming. It's been a little while since I have last streamed. So if I do this, right, I take this, and then I can try to get everything on. I have one left screen, 1080p. I wish it was 4K. I wish this monitor was 4K, but it's only 1080p. I would even take a 1440 right now, but it's only 1080p, and that's okay. So that shows me those numbers, right? Put you there. Something like that. No. Stop doing what I want to do. Hi, Kros. Give me a second. I'm almost set up. Close that. Give me a second. You think I would have been ready by now, but apparently not. Apparently, I am what you would call a baddie. So that goes there, that goes there, that's there. I think we are good to go. How's it going, Kros? My name is Krojak, and welcome to Random Forest Livestream. It's a Random Forest Livestream. Hi. How you doing? Things are good. So there's been an update since last time I played the Forest, which is actually not necessarily true because I played the Forest earlier today to film the update. So I filmed a whole bunch of stuff. I filmed all of the new stuff in the update, the sled and stuff like that. That was fun. Expect that video tomorrow. So you get a bonus Forest video this week because I wanted to check out the new update. So here we are back in our Forest Friday save file, which I've not touched since we last played. So, as you can see, our traps are finished because that is the last thing I worked on here in Forest Fridays. What I want to start working on is the wall. To finish the wall, right? The straight shot. That's what we're working on. No face? What do you mean no face? My face is right there. No game. Show hide. What? I'm checking. Someone's saying no face. Is someone saying I shouldn't have a face? Why you make your face cam like PewDiePie? I don't know. I just made the face cam. Is it like PewDiePie? And start. Okay, I think my face is there. Somebody said no face, but apparently my face is there, so that's okay. I really like the changes to the book. The book looks fantastic. There is no game, Crow. How could there be no game? Let me check the stream. Yeah, there's a game. You guys are crazy. I see the game right there, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I see his face. I see his game. Yep. So many of you can see what's happening, but apparently some of you cannot. So make sure you refresh the page if you can't see anything. Oops. Get back in the game. Beautiful face. Well, thank you very much. Faces are that beautiful. I think you are insane. I like the new UI they've done. I like all the new changes they've done. Looks really good. It's very clean in comparison to the old ones. So what I need to do, well, I'm take that off, is start stretching the wall all the way. Game is here. Everything's fine. Yeah, everything's fine. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. So I don't think I'm going to go with the cubbyhole idea. I read the comments of the last video, and a lot of people were saying straight shot. There were a lot of cubbyhole votes as well, but I'm going to do straight shot. Now, the awkward part about doing straight shot is if you look at the line of the stairwell's not straight. Right? At all. It's like it goes in and then comes out and then it goes out and then it goes in and then it goes out and then it goes. It's just nuts. It's just nuts. So we will do the best we can with what we are given. Krojak, please play Yandere Simulator. That game has been done to death. Like to death. And I will never be able to do it justice compared to Mark, compared to Koryak's Kenshin. Koryak's Kenshin is like Yandere God and his version is so good. I would never be able to do the game justice. So do I go through the post? Do I go on the outside of the post? Or do I go on the inside of the post? Because I'm afraid, right, if I'm not careful, I'll reduce the space I have in here and I can't get a log cart through there. Bit of a problem. Try the zipline glitch where you make a log zipline as it's small. It can be ascended infinitely until you hit something. What? What? I don't understand what was being said. Okay, so if I put a wall like that, right? I'll put it like that, right? And then, nope, not like that. Not like that. So how are you today, Kros? How is your day? How is your weekend? Let me know in the chat how your weekend was. I'd like to know. I am curious because I care about you, Kros. So this does not want to go through the post. Oh, it does. It does. It does. It's just a little finicky. How's that look? Oh, I hate when they give me this little extra. Stop it. Stop making extra sections. Delete. How's that? How's that? How's that? Is it good? Is it good? Ooh. Bit of a problem. What if I build it up and the rock sticks up through the bottom? That'd be awkward. Is it sticking through? Are you sticking through? Nope. Excellent. You're lined up good. Good. I am fine. Thanks for asking. Fantastic. Glad you're fine. I am doing swimmingly. I have a lovely Tim Hortons coffee. Very much needed. Ooh, this new feature with comments. What is the new feature with comments? Oh, is it the, I think I set up, there's a new option available in the chat where any vulgar or inappropriate comments are automatically hidden and then can be allowed or not allowed by my mods. So I think you may have noticed that already. My mods may have already been noticing that. So this episode, my lovely crows, is going to be a lot of picking up rocks, picking up sticks, building a rock wall. So for those of you who are veterans of my live streams back in Season 2 when we were building the rock castle, you know the rock pickup life. You're all about that rock pickup life. You are veterans of the rock pickup life. Weekend is going here. The weekend is going well. 4 years seizure free. Fantastic. That is awesome. I read that wrong the first time. Didn't want to say it wrong. 4 years seizure free. Congratulations. That is fantastic. I'm very happy for you. And I'm not just saying that like some YouTuber. Oh, I'm very happy. No, legit. That's awesome. I'm very happy for you. Legit. Krojak, what do you like? I missed that. Like about the forest beside building things. The only reason I really enjoy the forest is the building. I don't really like it for the horror. I'm not a horror kind of guy. I don't know if you realize. I love the building. I love being creative. I love shooting stuff. And I love player versus player competition. So I really enjoy one aspect of this game. Now, there are games like Rust that kind of do a little bit of everything. But I don't like Rust or Ark or Conan's player versus player strategy concept. Because, I don't know. I don't like it. Don't really enjoy it as much. Hey, Krojak, are you doing the whole wall today? I will do as much as we can get done before Mrs. Crow comes home. I have to worry about dinner and all that kind of, like, you know, grown-up adult stuff. So we'll do our best. We will make as much as we can. And then we'll call it a day. Hang out. It's my birthday today. Happy birthday to Nicholas. How old are you today, Mr. Nicholas? Are you, like, as old as I am? Are you as old as dirt? Dirt's not that old. Super chat. Karsten, with the 20 Danish crowns, he says, the forest is the best. Oh, and hey, hello, Karsten. How are you? Thank you so much for the super chat. I increased the volume on the Woo super chats and stuff. Was they were way too quiet last time we were doing this? This is what I get for using a new system I never tested before. So there's a voice line for the super chat. There's a voice line for donations through Streamlabs. So for those of you who can't use super chat, I have a Streamlabs link. Oh, it's not my chat. Well, I'm stupid. Good job, Krojak. Didn't put Streamlabs in the chat. I'm very smart. So smart. Smarty smart. Look at me, professional YouTuber. Can you build a cave base? I could, but what's the point of building a cave base? Everyone's built a cave base, and there's no threat of attack from a cave base. It's the safest place to be in the game. Cannibals don't like move around in the caves. They stay in their specific spots. So the cave base is literally the best place to build. It is the safest place to build. So I don't really see much of a point. I mean, here I can have dead parties, and we can do all sorts of stuff like that, and I can have cannibals attack and all the jazz. But in a cave base, there's not much of a point, of a purpose, aside from being completely and absolutely safe, which is always a good thing. Chat. Robert Goodwin with the $2 super chat. He says, thanks for streaming. No power here, but we're good. I'm glad you're good. Thoughts and prayers out to everybody affected by the hurricanes. Both of them, actually. Both the hurricanes. Irma and the earlier one. Hopefully everyone's okay. Luckily, Irma, it seems, it's really calmed down, relatively speaking. Calmed down when it hit Florida. Though it did affect people out in the islands there, so. What do I want added to the forest? Mining. I want to mine steel so I can craft with steel. I think that'd be really, really cool. And I want bears and wolves because it's Canada, damn it. I want bears and wolves. So I'm on a bearskin rug and stuff. And I want to run around in like full wolf skin with a wolf head over top of my head. Ever seen Tropic Thunder? In the scene where the guy's got the panda on his head? I want to be like that, but with a wolf or a bear. And run around and like chase cannibals. Thanks for the stream and plays on the Battlegrounds. It was fun after I paid you to kill. Oh, yeah, you were the one who paid me to kill Krusty. That was awesome. It was worth every penny. Even Krusty's reaction was worth every penny. That was the best part. Why now? I'm at school. Well, where I live, it is 4 in the afternoon, so people on the eastern seaboard where I live are not in school. So it's really difficult to make everyone happy. Because let's say I pushed it really late. Like I pushed it another 4 hours from now. 8 in the evening my time would be 5 in the afternoon on the west coast of the U.S. What about everyone overseas? So it's really impossible for me to please everybody when it comes to times. That's just the way it is. And I didn't have a video for today in my 4 p.m. slot, so I live streamed instead. I was busy this weekend with family. What's the town going to be called? Oh, don't worry. In a video, I'll get you Kros to name the town. Not naming it today. We're not naming it here in the live stream. I know you guys are itching to name stuff. You Kros love to name my things. But we're not naming the town today. I'm drinking my coffee and finishing this wall. Why is everyone saying the world's ending? Everyone's saying the world's ending because everyone's a negative Nancy. Or a negative Sue, or a negative Daryl, or whatever you want to be called. Everyone's negative. The whole planet feels like it's just steeped in negativity. Meanwhile, the grand majority of us are just pretty happy. I like to be a bastion of positivity. I don't want to talk about all the negativity. I don't want to complain about all the things that are wrong. I just focus on doing my thing, making my YouTube videos, trying to keep you Kros happy as well. I try to encourage you to think the same way and to feel the same way, not just act the same way. I don't want you to act positive. I don't want you to act like an optimist. I want you to feel like an optimist. Feel positive. I'm tapping my chest while I say that. I don't know if you can see that because of my camera angle. I wish more people in the world thought like I did, but they don't. And that's okay. I can't change everyone. You need a crowbar for drinks. Yeah, we're definitely going to be building a tavern. Tavern is always one of the first things you build in a town. 1, alcohol is important. And 2, it's just one of the closest things you always put to the door in a town is a tavern. So don't worry, there will be a bar. There will be a crowbar. It's happening. Do you think they should add more to the map? I don't think they should add more to the map. I think the map's already pretty big. Like, it takes quite a amount of time to walk and run across the entirety of the map. So I don't think expanding the map's needed. I think they need to make better use of the map. Like, the entire... I've barely explored this map in this game. The entire that side of the island is very rarely used. So that's something they should really work on too. So no, I don't think they should expand the map, but they should definitely flesh it out more. Make it feel bigger by having more stuff in it. Chat. Super chat. Adam Brewer, the $5 super chat says, Krojak, if you decide to do hard mode again, you should build in the main cannibal camp. I've had tons of requests to build in the main cannibal camp, and I looked at, I believe it was Broadbent had done it. Or was it Zuma? I think it was Broadbent. They had done the build in the main enemy camp concept. And the amount of struggles they had doing so was astronomical. So if I ever do another hard mode, I'm not sure. I'm very happy with the 1 week of forest thing. It's enough forest to keep me from not getting burnt out on it, and enough to make you guys happy to keep having your forest. So once a week is very good for all of us. I don't think I'll be doing a hard mode, because that'll just mean more than once a week. But thank you so much for the super chat, by the way. Put the rock wall down. It shouldn't be too bad. Quotations, air quotations. Delete that. Delete that. What are you doing? This shouldn't turn out too bad. Find a small town in the world that doesn't have a tavern. Good luck. Bingo. Especially if you like, we're talking about like a medieval setting, right? We got castle walls and stuff like that. It's just in a medieval town, especially in like your classic fantasy type towns, a tavern, an inn, a bar was always like the mainstay, one of the main parts of a town. So that's why it's going to be one of the first things I build. We'll be recreating the tavern. I do want to have the stairwell going up to an upper area with rooms concept. I want to be able to build that. What furniture buildings would you like to add into the game? Furniture or buildings? I don't think buildings are needed. I like making custom buildings. But furniture, man, I don't know. You've already got all your basics, right? You've got all your basics for furniture. I would like to see more different kinds. But the question is, what? Because you've already got all sorts of different types of furniture in the game. Benches and tables and chairs and beds and fireplaces. They have a couch. They gave you a couch. Lights and lamps and chandeliers. You already have so much in the game in regards to furniture. So I'm not sure what else they can add to flesh it out. I don't know. Krusty is streaming Players Unknown Battlegrounds. That's awesome. So if you crows want to watch the forest, you can hang out with me. Or if you're getting bored of the forest and you want to watch Krusty shoot people, you can go over to his stream and watch Players Unknown Battlegrounds. That's awesome. Krojak, have you tried out the turtle sled yet? Maybe. I may have filmed a video for tomorrow about the turtle sled. Maybe. Spoilers. It's awesome. That is what they need to add more of in the game. More different, interesting mechanics that aren't already in the game. Like the sled, great idea. The zip line, fantastic idea. The elevator, another great idea. Different mechanics that aren't already in the game. I love when the developer adds them. We have a very good developer here in this game. It's amazing. I notice your character never uses the bathroom. You notice that too? Never uses the bathroom. He must be a little backed up. You know, a little backed up. Poor character. Is it nighttime yet? All right, nighttime. Time for some shut-eye. Super chat. Super chat. Apples Rotten with $20 super chat says, because. Thank you, Apples. Mr. Apples. I hope things are going good for you, buddy. I haven't talked to you in a bit. I hope everything's okay. You said you're having some issues last I talked to you, so hopefully you're okay. And thank you again for the super chat, buddy. Multitask and watch both. Boom, problem solved. Completely destroy your bandwidth and watch both Krusty and I and listen to us jibber jabber in your ear the entire time. I wonder if he's in Discord. I could jump into Discord with him while I'm in the stream with you, and that would be weird. Two of us, two separate streams on two separate games and talking to each other and talking to you guys. That'd be too weird. That'd be too weird. New traps. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. It's been a while since they've added new traps. I don't know what, but it has been a while. Oh, you know what we need? I want to be able to dig. I want to be able to dig, which would mean they would have to completely rework the entire programming of all the ground to allow it to be destructible, and that could be a nightmare, but digging would be really, really cool. I'm dying of hunger. Excuse me. Ugh, that was gross. Why do I have a leg on me? I like the fact that when you're hungry, it flashes red, so it's much more noticeable. So people like me who always forget that they're hungry can notice that they're hungry. It's like the game developer's actually watching my video. He's like, oh, Krojak never remembers he's hungry. Let's have big flashing red lights. Have I met any other survivors on the island? I do not believe there is a single other survivor on the island, including your son. No one's alive. Ain't no survivors on the game. Would it be cool to have other survivors? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I don't think it's needed. I like the whole thought of alone on the island. Nothing but the cannibals and the mutants trying to kill you. They should let you dig. They should. But the amount of work and programming that goes into something like that is insane. It is legitimately insane. He doesn't seem to be in Discord right now unless you have a separate channel for recordings. Not a separate channel, but a separate voice channel. What PC would you get if money wasn't a factor? Custom. Always. A pre-built PC is just a money sink. They're going to charge you way more than the value of the parts. Go to PCPartPicker.com. It'll help you build a computer. Start with a 1080 Ti, a GTX 1080 Ti, right? Start there. Look up, type into Google things like CPU benchmarks to figure out how good CPUs are. Do your research. There are plenty of forums on the internet of people who love to build computers and are more than willing to help you out. There's all that information's there. It's all there. Did I drink you? There we go. You should extend the stairs out to the sea, similar to the crow's nest. It'd be awesome to patrol around while being safe out on the sea. Extend the stairs onto the sea. What I'm thinking about doing, just for fun, just because I can, is to extend a zip line from like this edge to like that island. If it'll reach. I don't know if it will, but I'm tempted. I think it'd be kind of cool. Is the Red Cannibal not a survivor? I believe the Red Cannibal was here before you. Spoilers. If you have not beaten the game, then I'm not going to say anything. But I believe he was here first. What's up, Crow? How you doing? I'm doing good. Having a good time. Hanging out with you, Crows. A bit of a live stream, which is always fun. It makes me happy. I just like that. I like talking to people. I have not spent enough time in my Discord voice channel for me, for my own liking. I've been so focusing on doing my work, trying to make my channel trend in the correct direction, that I have not really spent any time in Discord or in the voice chat of Discord, and that makes me very unhappy. So I'm hopefully going to correct that. How did you get your name? My name is very, very simple. It was an old D&D character. Old Dungeons & Dragons character of an old good friend of mine. And I took it. We played D&D like, 15 years ago, 16 years ago, forever ago. And he had a cool character, and I loved the character a lot. And I took the name. I removed the C from that name, and it became my online name for everything. My World of Warcraft name, my RuneScape name, my Steam name, for everything. I was known as Krojak for as long as I've been on the internet. Literally as long as I've been on the internet, because I'm old enough to remember Windows 95. Windows 95 was when the internet really came to commercial to everybody. I mean, the internet existed before Windows 95 and stuff like that, but that's when dial-up internet was a thing. So I literally was like a young teenager when the internet became a thing in household places. And I have been Krojak ever since then. That's my name. That's who I am. I actually almost prefer being called Crow to being called by my first name, especially when it comes to like online and YouTube. Anytime somebody offline calls me Crow, it's not weird, but it's a little weird. But anytime somebody online calls me by my first name, it is 100% weird every time. I hate it. It actually makes me feel uncomfortable, and it makes me have a negative opinion of the person calling me by my first name online. Unless you know me. Unless you actually know me. Unless you're like Bob or Mike J, my boys. They can call me by my first name because we've been friends for like a lifetime. Are you still playing RuneScape? Nah, man. I stopped playing RuneScape back when Full Dragon was a thing and a new thing. Full Dragon was a new thing when I stopped playing RuneScape. Dude, back in the day, I was there when party hats dropped on the ground. Were worth 30,000 coins each. And I used a whole bunch of party hats I picked up at the time to purchase full rune. My first set of full rune I purchased using the party hats I picked up off the ground, like the 6 or 7 of them. That was back in like 2000 and I don't know, forever ago. I remember when the Halloween masks dropped, instead of going trick-or-treating, I stayed home on the computer and played RuneScape, and I picked up like 7 reds, 6 blues, and like a dozen greens. Those are the days. If only I could go back in time and be like, yo, Crow, instead of getting rid of those party hats, hold on to them. But instead of that, I would have been like, yo, Crow, invest in Google. I would have told myself so many other things than that. Why get party hats when you could be like, understand the stock market at 14? Big difference. Man, I'm looking at PC Part Picker, and these are some cheap GPUs and stuff. Well, it depends, right? Depends on your budget. You want a good GPU? Best GPU right now is the GTX 1080 Ti. You can have a build that runs them in SLI. So you can have 2 1080 Ti's if budget is literally not a factor for you. When are you playing Crossout? Every single night and every single day and every single moment of my free time right now, I've been playing Crossout. I love it so much. You can expect another Crossout video this weekend. I'm much further along in the game. I have a much better understanding of the game. I have a better understanding of power score and gear and build and stuff like that. Frame builds. I'm familiar with frame builds. I know what that's all about. Seal clubbing, all that stuff. Whenever I'm into a game, I like a game, I get like really into it. So I'm definitely enjoying Crossout right now. Trying to level up. Trying to level up and unlock all the stuff. I'm on level like 13 and 14 in the game. A long way to go. Rock bag? Yep, I've got a rock bag. Rock bag increases it to 10. The only thing I ever did in RuneScape was cut trees and build fires to cover entire town in fires once. Yep, that's standard procedure. That is standard RuneScape procedure. It is grind fest, the quest for more grinding. That is RuneScape. You need a way up to your walkways. You're correct. I do need a way up to my walkways. Once this wall is done, I'll have stairs going up to the walkways. But I want to finish the wall first. I'm playing it on an i3 3220 on high resolution, so nope. Yeah, this game doesn't require a lot of resources. Unless you're like me and you're live streaming it or you're filming it at the same time. My computer has to film the screen, film the footage from the camera, and film the gameplay and run the gameplay all at the same time. So it does strain resources occasionally because it does use computer resources to run the Elgato HD60 Pro out of the PC, PCIe slot in the PC. To record the camera. Even right now, during the live stream, I'm live streaming from my DSLR camera through an Elgato HD60 Pro in my computer through an HDMI cable. I mean, there's the old webcam that my buddy Eller gave me for my birthday. This old webcam right here. I still have it, just in case it's a backup in case things go bad. I love your videos. Can I meet you in real life at a rock and metal concert, please? I don't care. I'm only 10. Well, my lovely 10-year-old friend, I would love to meet you one day. Hopefully it's something like a PAX East or a PAX West or a Fan Expo or something like that. One of those kind of conventions where it's much more appropriate to meet each other. As for going to a metal concert, my young friend, I do not encourage you to go to a metal concert, especially at your age. Give it another 7 years. How was the new office? I love it. My cat is meowing at me. Hey, cat, what's up? What are you doing, kitty? I love the new office. It's my sanctuary. It's my personal man cave. My cat won't stop meowing. Kitty, what's wrong? Probably should change her letter. I think her letter needs to be changed. Something I will do after the stream. Get her done. Crossout's a really good game. It is very enjoyable. I do very much enjoy it. If they add a new cannibal or mutant type, what name? Well, if they're going to add a cannibal type, I hope they don't. I don't want more. But I think if they're going to add anything, it's going to be another big mutant to go along with the Virginia, the Legsy, and the cow. I hope they don't, because my gut's telling me they want it. I think they're going to add a flying one. I have no basis or justification for this, but I get this terrible sinking feeling that one day they're going to add a flying super mutant, a very rare flying super mutant, and I'm going to hate life when that happens. If you're not streaming live, would you make all this? Yeah, this is what I do. Did you not see the entirety of Season 2? In Season 2, I built a giant castle by hand. Most of it on a live stream. I've got countless live streams of me running around picking up rocks, building a castle. Because that's how I roll. If you ain't going to do it right, don't do it at all. Though, I did use Mod API to finish the finishing touches on the castle. Because I was getting tired of the forest at that point. I really wanted to start a new season, but I wanted to finish the castle for you, Kros. So I downloaded Mod API and finished the wall. The big vinyl wall. God, that was a disaster. I bit off more than I could chew with that castle build. Started off as a simple castle. And then I was like, nope, nope. Big wall that way, big wall that way. Just making it a total disaster. The first time I went to the metal concert, I had tinnitus for 18 hours and I cut myself in the mosh pit. No regrets. Never went into the mosh pit in metal concerts. I was always smarter than that. Well, smarter, but I didn't want to. Hearing loss? Yeah, definite hearing loss after metal concerts. It's loud. Won't somebody think of the children? Just joined. How am I? I'm good. Things are good. Things are good. I feel pretty good. I'm back to the gym. I took the weekend off the gym. Back at it today. Felt good. Always puts me in a good mood. Keeps my mind in the right way. Keeps the depression at bay. The gym keeps the depression at bay. Me being physically active and actively trying to do something always makes me feel better. Imperial Brewing donated $5 through Super Chat. Says, hey, Brennan. Don't call me Brennan. I'm doing this just to annoy you. Or no. Sorry in advance, but I love your videos. I've been here since Season 1. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Thank you. Don't call me Brennan. Call me Crow. You want to keep it professional? Call me Krojak. You want to make it personal? Call me Crow. Short form is Crow. My friends call me Crow. Just call me Crow. It makes my life better. And it's going to be impossible for me to escape people referring to me by my first name on the internet. I get that. The more you grow, the more haters you get, the more people try to find things to annoy you. And if I let people know that that annoys me, they'll do it like crazy. So Super Chat. I get it. Flying Gazelle with a €2 Super Chat. Happy birthday. I know it's not, but enjoy. Thank you, Flying Gazelle. It's not my birthday. My birthday is the 27th of June. It recently passed. I turned 30. 30. Didn't feel too weird. Turning 30 didn't I wasn't like, oh my God, I'm 30. It wasn't that bad. It was pretty good. So as we can see, that looks like a lot of poo. Oh, man. I have to go one more up, right? No! No! I gotta get up there. It's following the slope of the walkway and not the slope of the wall. Oh, you suck so hard. I gotta get up there and do it by hand. All right, time to build stairs. Oh, I can't build stairs. I need an efficient way to get up there. What if I jump like this? What if I jump like this? And I jump like this. We're doing the forest parkour. Hup. No. If only I had mod API on. But I don't. There is no way up there. Damn it. Oh, that sucks. By the way, I'm up to 14 videos on my channel. Nice. Keep working at it, buddy. For me, to give you context, I know a lot of people who start YouTube make like 5 videos and they don't see results and they feel discouraged. It took me 180 videos to get to 300 subscribers. 180 videos. That is one video every single day for 6 months to get to 300 subscribers. So, after 14 videos, don't feel discouraged. It took me more than 10 times that to get to 300 subscribers. It takes time and it takes work. Don't feel discouraged. I'm going to have to build a temporary stairwell just to get up there. Temporary stairwell. Rotate. Why can't I click it? There we go. It's like, why wouldn't I click? That was weird. There, 8 logs. Do I have 8 logs? I have 4 logs. Wonderful. Just noticed they changed the UI minorly. Yep, they did. They've minorly changed the UI. I really like it. I like the UI. I like the wall concept we got going here. I'm going to take a log cart. Please stay tiny pound. Man, I personally really enjoy the VR games. Love them. I love them so much. There's so much more fun to play than non-VR. But my audience didn't enjoy it. And it's absolutely depressing. I wish. I might play Titan again. I watch, my mustache is itching me. I'm watching Finpire and C-Top and people like that make these really cool builds in Tiny Town. Not like just a town, but like build the most insane things like Transformers and stuff. So that might be something I want to do for fun. I'm not sure what, but something. I only need these 4 logs, so grab them, go on back. Rip in pieces log card. Log card's fine, Kemi. It didn't bust. It's fine. Try to fill the log cart and parkour on that. Yep. Temporary stairwell? Not lined up? Krojak, are you okay? This can't be real. I know. I am the king perfectionist. I know, but the temp stairwell is needed so that I can actually be a perfectionist. I need to be a perfectionist, and in order to be a perfectionist, I need a temporary stairwell so I can build perfection. There. Temp stairwell. Get me up here. So, the wall, annoyingly so, again, because I'm building on uneven ground, and that's just the nature of building on uneven ground, the wall is going to look different, and that's going to be annoying. So, turn that off. Get all the way to that and get it right on the right spot. Perfect. Now, I need to follow the rock wall and not follow the walkway. Big difference. Big difference. How I'm going to pull that off? I don't know. Oh, you suck so much. How am I going to make this? How am I going to force this? I have to force it to do what I want. And this stupid system is obnoxious. Okay, hold on. I have it going, kinda. Okay, I'm just like watching it. No, yeah, there. No, up, no, up, no, up, down, down, up. It's going so good. Ah, see, it's like we're so close. We're so close to getting this to work. I hate this game. Why do you have to be so freaking annoying? The struggle is so real right now. Look at that. Look at that. It got like so close to the edge. Now I can delete this. I got it. I was like, please don't tell me I can't delete that segment. And then this one. Look at that. Look how much work that was to make that do what it was supposed to. Frustrating. Now I just had to consider. Yeah, it's going to do it. Wait a minute. It's going to do what I thought it was going to do, and that's annoying. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, fine. We'll do it this way. Right, and then we go to about... Where is this? Come on. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate everything about this game. This game is the death of me. This game is so dumb. This game is so... I hate you so much. Oh. Okay, if I back up like to there, and then we go to like stay. Good game. Now the problem I'm seeing that's gonna happen is watch if I build that. Oh no, I got the stupid who does that. Delete this segment. Perfect. Look at that. Problem. The problem we're going to experience, and it's sticking out a little bit. That's so annoying. And here's what I was afraid of. Here's what I was afraid of. I was afraid of this happening. This little rock jut. Because again, I'm not building on flat ground. If I was building on flat ground, I wouldn't be having this issue. But no, Krojak had to build on a freaking solid, not flat ground and have this totally random thing that just does whatever it wants to do. Because the rocks go down, the rocks go down, everything's just messed up. Wall through the floor. Yep, that's the problem. That's the problem. This is acceptable. The long wall of that is not acceptable. That gap's not, like, super bad. Let's see if I can work. All right. We'll go to sleep first, and then I'll see if I can work with it. This button's sleeping. Get rid of that. Leave the space. I know. It is. I might have to leave the space. That's pretty much what I gotta do. Do I have any meat to hang up? If I do, it's all rotten by now. Fill up my... I have no water. I've got no water. There. Berries take care of that. And I got a rotten leg. Okay, you know what? Let's go hunt some meat. Here, bunny, deer, bunny. Here, animal. Oh, fish. I don't go fishing. Let's go fishing. Give me a weak spear. We're going to go fishing. What's your Instagram and Snapchat? Links in my description of this live stream for the links to my Instagram and Snapchat. I can't see the fish. I'm just going to stab under the water. I can't see the fish. It's too dark. Fishy. Light? Nope. I need the sun. Come to me, sun, so I can fish properly and not guess where the fish are. Fishy. Fishy. That doesn't work. Put that away. I will hunt for bunnies and deer instead. And lizards. There's like no movement in the animal kingdom. Oh, bunny. Krojak, why you ever played multiplayer not with friends and of cam? What have you ever played multiplayer? Have I played the Forest multiplayer off of camera with not with my friends? No, I have not. I was trying to figure out your sentence. Took me a little bit. Bye, bunny. I can go for a lizard or something. Or even a deer. Actually, a deer would be amazing because they give you so much meat. I'm hunting for food. Look at Krojak doing the whole survival thing in the survival game. Isn't that just weird? Survival in a survival game. Bunny. I found a bunny. There it is. I miss it entirely. Stupid bunny. Oh, there's another bunny. A lot of bunnies. I need deer. Oh, right in there. Why does the spear... Is there an RNG trajectory to have a spear throws? I swear they've nerfed it on me. I swear. Swear they've nerfed it on me. I don't get it. I've seen every video but can never catch you live. Well, welcome to the live stream, Sir Augustine. Welcome to the live stream. Of us just hanging out, having a good time while I hunt poor rabbits and poor deer. I don't know where they are. They could be anywhere. Nothing. I'm hungry. My character's hungry. Well, not yet, but he will be. The character needs sustenance. Krojak, you were the best. Thank you. Needs sustenance. I need to be sustained. There's like nothing moving. Hey, a deer. Literally complained about nothing. Turn around, deer right there, not moving. Perfection. Boom. 4 generic meat? Did they buff the deer? Deer never had 4. They had 2 before. Let's go check the fishing pool now, too. How is your hair and mustache different colors? You've noticed that, eh? So my hair is brown and blondish right in here and dark brown here and a little bit of red. And it's also going gray through here. So I've got brown, blondish red, gray, and a red, dark brown beard here, red beard, blonde beard, and gray. So I am a mixture of colors, but you're right. Predominantly, my hair is brown and my beard is red. I have no idea. I was born this way, man. I was born this way. And that's why I have a lovely lady named Anna doing channel art for me. And she's drawing 2 caricatures of myself. And in the cartoon caricatures of me, the hair is brown and the beard is red because that's how I am. I don't know why. I was just nature, man. It's just nature. Bunny! Squirrel! Give me the throwing motion. Actually, let's grab the fish. So yeah, just the way I am. It's just nature. It's just who I am. Now I can see. Kinda. Fishy! Fishy! See, even if I can see the fish, I can't get the fish. 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 A fish. A fishy. Oh. I wonder where my fish did go. You really loved him so. You loved him like a son. And he went wherever I did go. Little Monty Python there for you. And they calls black's colored. Calico crow. Yeah, I'm like a calico rabbit. I'm like a calico cat. I'm a mixture of colors up here. blondes and browns and reds and dark. Like dark brown here and dark brown hair. And I don't know. I am a little bit of everything. And that's okay. Hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And then hang it up, hang it up. And hang it up. There we go. Perfect. More me. How good of a computer do you think I need to run the Forest and how cheap? I don't know. I could not give you a comparison of how cheap or not cheap, how good or not good of a computer you need to run the Forest. The Forest does not need that good of stuff, but computer gaming is and always will be more expensive than console gaming. You'd be better off playing on a console if you can't afford a really good computer. Bang for your buck, dollar for dollar, you will get more use out of a console than you will out of a computer. A $400 console is so much better than a $400 computer. Like, infinitely better. Snapchat friend Fabian is here. Fabe, how's it going, bud? He's one of my common Snapchat buddies. Him, Ian Rudes. I chat with Rudes all the time. My buddy Rudes on Snapchat all the time. Bunch of people. Pretty common on Snapchat. Crow, you should stream on Twitch, not here. I absolutely disagree with you. If I stream on here, I have 300 people jump in the chat, and every single comment in the chat counts to comments on my channel, and every single minute watched in this live stream counts as a minute watched on the channel, and the live stream is automatically uploaded to the channel afterwards. And yeah, why would I stream on Twitch? I totally agree, but love computers. So do I. This machine I'm using right now is super powerful, but also super expensive. I could purchase like 5 or 6 consoles for the cost of this computer, not including the mouse, keyboard, the monitors, and everything else involving it. So computer gaming is very niche and very expensive. I feel more satisfying. I'd much rather have a very powerful computer that can do other things than just game. But then again, I've never really been a console gamer my whole life. My childhood was RuneScape, an MMO, on a computer, followed by World of Warcraft, an MMO on a computer, and I dabbled in Team Fortress 2. That is my gaming childhood. So I've always been a PC gamer my whole life. I played console games. You play, like, you know, lots of Smash Brothers. Let me change that. A lot of Smash Brothers. A lot of Smash Brothers. Oh my god. Tens of thousands of hours of Smash Brothers since, you know, Smash 64 all the way to the new one. A good chunk of Halo. Played a lot of Halo on the Xbox. We played some console games. Not like I played none. But, oh yeah, PC was definitely... If it was just me by myself, PC. Me and the boys, console. And PC. A lot of gaming. A lot of gaming growing up. I'm in Irma right now, and also trying to multiplayer mod on Subnautica with some friends. Subnautica on the channel never has done well. It is a survival game, so you'd think it would. But every time, I have tried multiple times to boot up a Subnautica series on the channel, and it never got off the ground. There was just not much of a reaction from the audience in terms of enjoying Subnautica. So I don't think I'll be playing Subnautica anytime soon. Could change. Could change my mind. I could try it again, but right now, I don't think so. Ever play Oblivion? Oblivion is one of the few Elder Scrolls I didn't play. When I was a kid, I played Elder Scrolls 2, which is Daggerfall. For those of you who don't know, I played a lot of Elder Scrolls 2. Daggerfall was awesome. If you want to know what Daggerfall is, everybody know the old Doom games? The first-person shooter Doom, where it's a 3D world, but your enemies are like 2D, flat. That's what Doom was like. It was that era. So that was that version of Elder Scrolls I played to death. And I did not play Morrowind or Oblivion. Again, I was knee-deep in World of Warcraft at that time, so I never played anything else. But then Skyrim came out, post-World of Warcraft addiction. Skyrim came out, and I got like 300 hours in that, so I really enjoyed that game. Yeah, I cannot emphasize enough how much of my life World of Warcraft took from everything else. Everything else. All other games. Everything else. I played the first StarCraft on my brother's PC many moons ago. Never looked back. I remember original StarCraft. I remember Warcraft 3. I remember all the custom games you play on Warcraft 3. The hero arenas, the Kodo tag, and all that kind of stuff. And those are good. I remember playing the original Denial of the Ancients, not Dota, Denial of the Ancients, which was a Warcraft 3 custom map. And that's what gave birth to the Dota and the League of Legends everyone knows today. Which actually was originally a map concept on StarCraft. It was a custom StarCraft map concept where the creeps would advance and take out the towers, and you would defend against the towers and fight each other and fight the creeps. That was originally a StarCraft custom map, which then became Denial of the Ancients of Warcraft 3 and spawned many different versions of Denial of the Ancients of Warcraft 3, which then became League of Legends and Dota. And that's why it's called Dota 2. You ever realize that? It's called Dota 2. Meanwhile, there's no such thing as Dota 1, because Dota 1 was on Warcraft 3. Why is he building a wall? Why is Krojak ever not building a wall? If Krojak's not building a wall in the forest, like, what is he doing? We're finishing the wall for the city so I can start working on the city. I'm also finishing the wall so that I can actually build the stairs, the proper stairs. That's just temporary. So I could get up there. Build the proper stairs, get up there. Am I going to get the new Age of Empires? I don't think I've ever played Age of Empires, so I'm not sure how much of an interest I'll have in it. I think I got this coffee. You look like a bullfrog. Thank you. That's awesome. Please, please, insult me more. It is so much fun. I have obnoxiously thick skin. I have obnoxiously thick skin. You could punch me in the face and I will smile and ask for another. Go ahead. Call me a bullfrog. Call me a red-faced, makeup-wearing Eminem wannabe. I've been called that. Call me whatever you want. I don't care. It's all good. I love it, that underwater feeling when there is a complete darkness there and play Dota 2 and League of Legends. I personally am not about to play Dota 2 or League of Legends. Too much of a steep learning curve. Again, like I mentioned when I was talking about Crossout earlier in the stream, when I go in on a game, I'm like all in on a game, like all chips in. So the learning curve in League to be any good at it is super steep. It requires tons of time. Which is why I really enjoy Heroes of the Storm, because it takes out a lot of the hardcore learning curve by not having an item shop, but having builds instead. I really enjoy playing Heroes of the Storm with my friends. Very fun. Krojak, thank you, Krojak Bullfrog. I'm not a very good bullfrog. I can't make a good bullfrog noise. Do I play Ark Survival Evolved? I'm trying to. I'm getting into that for the purposes of the channel. I'm giving it a shot. So hopefully you crows continue to enjoy watching it. I'll continue to enjoy playing it. We'll see. God, you're so funny. Pfft, not even. I have many strengths in this world, and my humor is not one of them. I may say funny things for once on a blue moon, but if you want humor, Krusty. Krusty's naturally... Kitty! Okay? Kitty! Kitty! Poor old cat. Krusty is naturally funny. It comes out of him. He's naturally gifted. You may enjoy his sense of humor, you may not, but he is naturally funny. PewDiePie has a natural sense of humor. Markiplier, Jacksepticeye have a natural humor. I don't have a natural humor. I might. I don't know. Maybe. I'm just me. That's all I am. I am nothing more than that. Krojak, multiplayer will give you more views on Subnautica because the most searched thing for Subnautica. Do you know that for certain? Are you sure? Where are you getting your sources from? From saying it is the most searched thing on YouTube. And the fact that you're saying it is the most searched thing on YouTube leads me to believe that it is not the most popular aspect of Subnautica on YouTube, because search is not the most important part of YouTube search and discovery. It is suggested. It is browse feature. Search, for me, is 10% of my views. And for most channels, unless you're a how to do it channel, search is not important. So, just because it's highly searched, if you have a source that says so, doesn't necessarily make it the most watched thing on YouTube. Necessarily. It might be. I don't like that top layer of wall. It bothers me to no end because it's out. God, that bothers me. Back here, not so bad. As soon as you get close, you see a shadow. And that bothers me profusely. You're a boring person, Crow. It's great. Oh, don't worry. I totally know I'm boring. Justin Roberts, I agree with you 100%. Justin Roberts, no one else can read your message. I can. I agree with you 100%. I am. I mean, 130,000 subscribers, 100%. I agree with you. You've caught me. You've caught me, bud. You got me. Hold on a second. Oh, you did. Okay. Thank you, Kemi. I was going to take care of that, but you beat me to it. I still agree with you. But you got in trouble. You got in trouble. The mods got you in trouble. Hold on. I got to fix my chat. There we go. Chat fixed. What time is it? Almost 5 o'clock. Cool. I gotta drink this coffee faster. It's getting cold. Build OCD. Yeah, I know. Who needs to drink water when you could be building a wall instead? Water's fine. Until it's almost empty, it's fine. So, this next wall is going to be a challenge. Because, as you can see, I've got this rock in the way. Which means that as the wall goes up the rock, it's going to arc. Watch, I will demonstrate. Unless I force it somehow into the ground, it's going to do stupid, stupid stuff. Just like that. You see that? You see all this stupid stuff this is doing? This is going to be a nightmare. This is going to be a nightmare. Nightmare. All right. I think it gives the wall character. Zach, I also agree with you. Again, Zach, I agree with you. Sorry, buddy. All right, do that and then remove that. All right. All right. God. Why did I not build a foundation, a platform to build this on? Why did I have to do this? I clicked. The hard way. I'm getting hungry too. Character's getting hungry. Character's gonna die. Character gonna die. Get in the hole. That's weird how it goes up and down, then up, then down, then up, then down, then up, then down. So let's say I build this like this to like there. I'll line this up. All right. Like you, and then I turn it into the wall. Let's say we do this thing. We do this thing just like that. So this slope looks good. And you know what? It didn't do... That's not too bad. But the obvious thing, if you look at the distance from here to the walkway, and the distance from there to the walkway, or from there to the walkway, it's going to be interesting at the end. It's going to be very interesting at the end. Stop making dum-dums. I am just the king of making dum-dums. Is what I do. Some cannibals just ran past. I highly doubt that. How's it going with your crow gym? Mr. Fabian and I have been chatting back and forth. I have a future dream about building my own personal workout space. I want to build my own building. I want to purchase some land somewhere in a town, this land, and then erect a building for me to work at. My own personal workspace where I'll have my own gym and my own recording studio and my own kitchen and bathroom and all that kind of stuff. My own building. I want like glass windows around it. I want the gym to have lots of glass windows, lots of light. I want to be vaulted ceiling, lots of space. I want speakers in there, and I want some bit of sound dampening in there, speakers, and all the gym equipment. And then I want a door off of that gym that leads to the kitchen, bathroom, recording studio section. I want this to be my own personal workspace. I mean, clearly that's $1 million project, and that's later in life. That's like, man, that's so far above and beyond anything I could ever dream of right now. But it's a goal I'm chasing towards. Have my own recording studio, gym, personal space. And this is there's more to this than just ego. There's more to this than just that kind of stuff. There's actually a very good reason for this kind of thing. I believe very strongly, especially with Mrs. Crow and I trying to have a family, that work-life balance is going to become a social issue for me. People are going to judge me based off of my work-life balance. Some people will say I spend too much time working, or this or that or whatever, and they're going to judge me based off of what they believe a proper work-life balance should be. Now, let me give all of you a piece of advice. Work-life balance, depending on who you are, work-life balance is unique to you and the person that loves you, your significant other and your children. That are the only people you should care about your work-life balance, okay? Mom and dad, brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, friends you know, coworkers, no one else can tell you what a proper work-life balance for you is other than your wife or husband and your kids, your family, your immediate family. So long as they're happy, your work-life balance is good. That could be 3 hours a day of work. That could be 15 hours a day of work, right? So, that's for me, talking about the building I want to build. In order to maintain some separation between the YouTube life that I'm building, it's going to take me many years to do so, but the YouTube life I'm building, and my family, I want to protect, I want to separate them. I want to keep them as separate as possible. I don't want to have videos about my kids. I don't want to have videos about my wife. I'm not a family vlogger. I really want to protect my family from the potential hardships that could occur on YouTube or having a public life. So by building a separate workspace, a dream workspace, but a separate workspace, by building that, I can go to work in the morning, wake up in the morning, kids go off to school. I can go to work and do work and focus on work and not ignore family and focus on work. Focus on YouTube, focus on comments, focus on Snapchat, focus on live streams. And then at the end of the day, I can leave work behind. I can go home and I can focus on family and not respond to comments and not respond to Snapchats, right? I'm trying to, by doing this workspace, right now I'm working from home. This is my basement. In the future, having a separate workspace away from home, I can separate work and family. I think that's very important to me. And I want my own space, a really cool gym and all these cool toys and stuff. I call it mine. But yeah, that's my workspace. I built it. But yeah, I want to separate family and work. I work 15 plus hours a day. I do right now. Don't spend a lot of time with Mrs. Crow. I don't spend a lot of time with my mom and dad. I don't spend a lot of time with my friends. I don't spend a lot of time with my sisters and brother because I'm chasing a YouTube dream. I don't do it. I don't spend a lot of time with family. I spend a lot of time working. And right now, as of right now, that is okay with Mrs. Krojak and I. We are happy with how things are right now. That could change in the future. When we have kids, right? When we have newborn babies, she's going to need me more. So I'm going to need to be away from YouTube more. And that is something Mrs. Crow and I will have a constant dialogue about. And the definition between the two of us of what work-life balance is will change on a day-to-day basis, on a month-to-month basis, on a year-to-year basis. It'll shift depending on the needs of my family. So that's my opinion on work-life balance. There was a long conversation about that, spawned about the conversation about having my own workspace. So, piece of advice. Again, your work-life balance and your happiness, right? This is also tied into your happiness because if you are doing something for work that you love, like I do for YouTube, it's not work. So your happiness and your work-life balance can only be defined by you and your immediate family, if you have a significant other or not, if you have kids or not, and everyone else can go to hell and not give you their opinions because it's not wanted. And I was very rude there at the end. I'm not sure where that rudeness came from. Because I know it's coming, Crows. It's coming. There's going to be people on the internet. There's going to be butthurt people on the internet who are going to say, Crow doesn't spend enough time with his kids and he's YouTube obsessed. It's coming, man. It's coming. I can guarantee you. Maybe not now. Maybe not even 3 years from now. But 10 years from now? Oh, yeah, it's coming. People are going to judge me and think that I don't spend enough time with my kids. They're going to judge me. It's coming. Anyways, I just ignored the chat for a solid 20 minutes there talking about this. I'm going to start answering some questions again. That was stupid. Crow is a father of 4 and only being 42. I agree 100%. Bingo. Your work-life balance doesn't. No one else cares. No one else matters. It depends on you and your 4 kids and maybe your wife. Not sure about your life situation. If they're happy, if you've got your happiness figured out in your family, everyone else can just go rot in hell. And on the same vein, no one can judge you for your happiness, man. No one can judge you for happiness. If you love to fish, your non-fishing friends can not say a darn thing because you're happy fishing, right? If you love comic books, your non-comic book loving friends can go to hell because you love comic books. No one should judge you for your happiness. That's what I believe. Can you do one video on Subnautica multiplayer? I will not do one video on Subnautica multiplayer. Krusty is doing Subnautica. I'm not sure if he'd be interested in a multiplayer video. I personally am not interested in making Subnautica content. It doesn't do well on my channel. Is your name Donald Trump? You mean the big wall? No, my name is Krojak. I was building walls before Trump was cool. Think about it. I was building walls during the Obama presidency. And I'm Canadian. I can't be Trump. I'm Canadian. I'm very happy with my Justin Trudeau. Krojak has a son named Fretzy. This is my mod, Keoni. He's moved out of the house now. He's no longer my son. He's moved out of the house. Crow, make your dream studio in the forest or Conan or Ark. No, my dream studio I talked about is going to be a real life building. I'm going to build from the ground up and pay for it by myself with no loans by myself. So basically, you need to be a YouTube millionaire for that kind of a dream. So therefore, give me like 10 years. The rate I'm growing. No one should, but people do. It's the state of the world. You're right. You know what I do? Ignore the world. Works great. I ignore the world except for you, Kros. I do. A lot of people right now complaining about the YouTube ads, right? Tons and tons and tons and tons and tons. Tons. Like, every YouTuber I follow on Twitter has complained at least once about the YouTube apocalypse, and YouTube hates them, and YouTube this and YouTube that. I just tune them out. I don't want to hear it. People who complain are going to be losers in the long run. They are. It's just real. Instead of typing out the tweet, instead of taking your thumbs and typing out the tweet, that one tweet, it took you 15 seconds. But instead of that one tweet about the YouTube algorithm is broken and the ads suck and I wish I got paid more, send. Instead of that, you could have gone to your comment section, went to some person you've never spoken to before and said, hey, my name is such and such. Very nice to meet you. Glad to see you on the channel. Send. What's better, more constructive? Complainers lose every time. Every time. Every time. And what sucks? You know what sucks about that? I wish I could unfollow every single YouTuber in my Twitter that complains about the ads, this and that, and all this stuff. But I want to network with people. I want to get to know people. I want to make friendships. And by simply cutting those people out, I wouldn't have very many people I follow on Twitter. So that's just the reality of life. I'm weird, Crows. I'm so different. I think about life and the world so much more differently than most people. It shocks me. When so many people are focused on the negative, I only see the positive. When so many people are complaining, I'm only working, and I don't get it. But I'm not me, man. There's no one on this planet like me. Hey, man, can you show me how to build a gate? Oh, it was simple. Take the defensive wall, right? Need a defensive wall. They move into the traps. Build a defensive wall like this. Boom, defensive wall. Walk up to it. See how it says R for the gate and C for delete? Hit R once, you built one door. Come over here. Excuse me, come over here. Hit R again. You built 2 doors. Like that. See? That is how you build a gate. You're welcome. That is why you're my favorite YouTuber. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just being me. That's all I can be. I can't be anything more than me, Crows. If I try, I will be a loser. Total loser. How's that look? That was good. Yeah, see, over on that end, it's going to be... Look at that. Look at that narrowness. It's going to look so weird. I'm going to try and figure that out. During the apocalypse, I only have one video demonetized. Make safe content, you won't get sniped by the man. Good old demonetization conversation. I could talk at length about that. Oh, is this mud? Okay, wood. You know what? long story short, the whole demonetization thing you hear people complain about on YouTube is absolutely a good thing. And it is a good thing for the long-term sustainability of YouTube. If the advertisers, if Coca-Cola and Pepsi and Walmart and all these people don't feel comfortable spending their hundreds of millions on YouTube ads, they'll spend it somewhere else. And as of right now, those big companies spend billions on TV ads and have not yet shifted all that billions to YouTube. So if they're not comfortable spending their money on YouTube, they will never take those billions of dollars they spend on TV ads for stupid 30-second commercials no one watches and shift them to YouTube and pay us. So every YouTuber complaining about the adpocalypse are short-sighted and they don't see the big picture. And they just are greedy, short-sighted people, but whatever. I beat this drum to death every time I stream. I beat this drum to death every time the conversation comes up. I'm in it for the long game, guys. I'm in it for the long haul. I'm in it to make a relationship and to get to know each and every one of you. I want to go to a convention and talk to each and every one of you and shake your hands, and I will spend all day talking to people at a convention. I'm itching for it. I'm dying for it. I'm in it for the long haul, Kros. I'm not in it to transact you. I'm not in it to turn you into a transaction to make a buck. I'm in it for legacy. I'm in it to make a name for myself. And I'm on year 2 of that. Wait till I'm on year 20, Kros. Wait till I'm on year 40. There's a long way to go, Kros. Long way to go. Y'all can calm down now. I'm here. Yeah, Donut's here. Sup, Donut? Donut's another hardcore guy on my stream. He's always in my stream. Sup, Donut? And in my Discord. Yeah, if you guys want to talk to me, contact me on Twitter, contact me Snapchat, contact me on Discord. Kind of harder on Instagram. Instagram's harder to contact me on, but those other ones are really, really good. I hope I get to meet you at a convention. Oh, man, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. I'm actually going to email Fan Expo in Toronto. So those of you who are Canadian, living in GTA, or in Ontario, Fan Expo is a Toronto nerd convention every year. And I'm going to email them and ask for no charge, no cost. They don't have to pay me. Ask to run a panel for an hour or two about YouTube and YouTube 101 and how to do YouTube and do a YouTube Q&A. I'm going to email them and say, hi, I'm a YouTuber. My name is Krojak. Here's my channel. I've been doing it for this long. I have this many videos produced. I have this many subscribers, this many views. I have this much knowledge. I would love to, for free, for you, do a panel at Fan Expo for an hour or two. I'm going to email them and hopefully do that. That'd be a great idea. I'm looking forward to that. I don't know if I'd get that same opportunity at PAX East, PAX West, because that's really, really big for YouTubers. Big YouTubers do that stuff. But something like Fan Expo, where other big YouTubers don't do it, I'm going to try and offer and see if I can bring some value to people. 52-year-old Krojak playing the Forest. Maybe the Forest. Maybe I'm not even doing YouTube at 50. Maybe I'm on a new platform that hasn't even been invented yet. I mean, I'm 30. That's 20 years. Guys, like 10 years ago, these iPads didn't exist. 10 years ago, this cell phone didn't exist 10 years ago. The YouTube didn't exist 10 years ago. Twitter didn't exist 10 years ago. So 20 years from now, who knows what we're doing, man? We could be on some new platform. It could be augmented reality. It could be virtual reality or mixed virtual reality, augmented reality using contact lenses. Who knows, man? 20 years from now, it's going to be so different. What did you play mostly at WoW? I was Horde, 100% Horde. I have 76 days played on my Rogue. I think that's the most of one of the characters. I have a lot of characters. I can't remember. That would be the bomb. Alas, I'm close, but not quite in Canada. Well, even if you're American, you can come up here, right? Our border laws are super lax. Actually, I met Mr. and Mrs. Mary G at Fan Expo that last weekend. Hung out with Mr. and Mrs. Mary G. We had dinner. We had beers. They met my wife. They met my friends. Mr. and Mrs. Mary G met Bob Durley. They met Mike J. So we had a blast. It was great. They met Brad. That was interesting. YouTube existed 10 years ago. Yeah, YouTube may have existed 10 years ago, but being paid to make content did not exist 10 years ago. Did not. I'm just saying, you know what I mean. Things were very different back then. I like the wall so far. Thank you. We're working on it. Tell Krusty about the multiplayer mod. Maybe. Maybe. Who knew you could have so much fun watching someone build a wall? You know what it is? You're not here, I guess, to watch me build a wall. We're here to chat. Or you're here to hear me rant, if that's your favorite thing. Actually, let me know in the chat, you 298 people in the chat right now, let me know if you would enjoy listening to me do a podcast. Speaking about the things you hear me rant about from time to time, but going into more depth on it, maybe even being a bit more opinionated on those things, maybe even swearing if I feel like it, because I'm no longer constrained about my image on YouTube and being child-friendly on YouTube. If you're interested in hearing Krojak talk in a podcast, half an hour, once a week even, let me know. Let me know what you think. I've been told, and I feel using my self-awareness that I have a fairly interesting voice, and I can speak very interesting, very emphatically, a lot of emotion. So I feel like podcasting would be something that would be very good for me. As for what I would talk about, that's different. My interests are YouTube and sports. Those are my interests. Those are my passions. YouTube and sports. Everything else I'm casual in. I'm casual in Overwatch. I'm casual in gaming. I'm passionate about sports and YouTube. And I don't think it would be a sports podcast, but I think a podcast talking about what I've learned in YouTube, talking about what I've learned in life, talking about the different things that are happening around me, the different things I experience in the process of being a YouTuber. I could talk about those things. Or I could actually get fan submissions from you Kros about things to talk about on the podcast. A lot of people saying yes, like a whole bunch of yeses. Another thought I've had regarding the podcast is to film it, right? Have a camera rolling. So I'm filming myself recording the podcast. So if you don't want to listen to it on iTunes or SoundCloud or other podcasting things like Anchor, etc., you could watch the Krojak podcast in video form. It would be the exact same, it would sound the exact same thing as a podcast, but you'd actually see me speaking into the microphone talking about the topics I would talk about in the podcast. So I could do both. I could release the Krojak podcast in video form and then further release it on SoundCloud, on iTunes, on all those things. I really considered it. I could have Krusty and Rip come on as guest speakers, but I need to narrow down what to talk about and what the purpose of the podcast is. My God, so many people with a podcast. Swearing is something you should get into. How does one get into swearing? Dude, I swear so much in my day-to-day conversations. It's actually kind of vulgar. And problem is, when I have the camera rolling, it's actually hard for me to swear. I've trained my body, I've trained my brain so well to not swear that when I am filming and that camera's on and I'm talking into this thing, every time I swear, it's actually a decision. I made the decision before I said the word to swear. I went, you know what? Okay, I will swear this time. That's how well I've subconsciously trained my body now. Because I've been doing this for so long, every single day. God to everyone, don't forget to subscribe to Krojak, okay? It says Bill Bryant. Why was that one banned? That's weird. Talk about new games with pizza. I could talk about that kind of stuff. I hate SoundCloud. I release music on there, but they said I have the worst voice. SoundCloud? The SoundCloud audience or SoundCloud itself? That sounds very strange. Okay, so this... Oh, no, look at that. Over here, it's great. That's acceptable? That is not acceptable. Not acceptable. Acceptable. Did you train yourself out of the erring and the umming? Yes. Kinda. Again, self-awareness. I'm not good at a lot of things. I suck at 99% of the things I do. The 1% of things I'm really good at, one of which is speaking. I've always had a gift. This is straight up DNA. This is straight up mom and dad having sex at the right time, making me at the right time to give me the DNA to be good at speaking. It's my main gift. So the umming, the awing, the humming, all the sound effects, all the things you see awkward, uncomfortable people do when they speak, I've never done. Almost from actually no, not day one. Day one I did. You want to know why? I was reading from a piece of paper. So my very first experience, public speaking, was in elementary school. And we had a speech, like grade 7, grade 8. We had to say a speech in front of the class. And from the advice of my parents, I wrote down my speech on a piece of paper. And it was the most embarrassing thing I ever had that year. I was shuffling my feet and swaying back and forth and mumbling over my words and struggling with the speech. I failed it. It was bad. My dad, seeing the results, said, hey, how about you don't write anything down and you just talk? And boom, right from then on, easy. Public speaking, speaking in front of a camera, speaking to a microphone, it's the one thing I'm best at, and that's why I'm a YouTuber and not a police officer, or I could have been a teacher. That would have been good. Can you learn not to and ah and stumble over your words while speaking? Yes, I feel you can. I feel it can be practiced. I feel it can be trained, but it can only be practiced. You're going to have to talk a lot. You're going to have to record yourself and speak in front of a camera every single day. Live streams are great for that because you're constantly talking to the audience. Daily practice, man. Do it for 2 years. Do it for 5 years. However long it takes. And you'll get better at speaking without going, hum, maybe, okay, and saying all those weird transition things and stuttering. You do get better. You do improve. Build the 3-section stone walls on the left. Put a new blueprint 4-section with the slope. Maybe that'll help. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. Did they make you do a school play? I had to do one in 3rd and 4th grade. I never was in a school play. I was in the school band, the high school band. I was in that 4 or 5 years. It was great. But in terms of drama, no, we didn't do any school plays. Are you making Stranded Deep the next live stream? My live streams are kind of spur of the moment. I don't really make a decision or a future decision on my live streams. So when I do them, they're very spur of the moment. So I cannot give you an answer as to whether Stranded Deep will be the next one or not. It could be Stranded Deep, could be The Forest, could be Conan, could be Ark. I don't know. We'll see. Don't get stuck again. Yeah, I'm not making that mistake again. Don't you worry. Oh, I'm saving the game. Thank you for saying that. Because the last time I got stuck and I didn't save the game, I'm saving it. This one, day 14. Don't want to delete anything else. That would be embarrassing. Double thick wall. It's I'm just finishing the wall, giving it a finished, flushed look. We'll see. What instrument did you play? I was a percussionist, much like Jacksepticeye. I was actually I laughed when Jack said he was a drummer because I'm like, oh my god, more things we have in common. Weird. My parents got me a drum set when I was a young teenager, like 14, 15. Simple drum set. 1 crash cymbal, 1 hi-hat, 1 bass drum, just a very simple drum set. But I loved drum, and I loved percussion. I had a good sense of rhythm. So in band, in high school music, I was a percussionist. I learned more than just the drum set. I learned the timpani, the xylophone, the bongos, the congas, the bass drum, all those kinds of things. So learning the xylophone, that was the best. That was fun. Am I going to release new Long Dark and Ark? Ark, yes. Long Dark, no. Long Dark just did not do well on the channel. Very little interest in the series. I know there were some of you who were diehards of Long Dark, but overall, not a lot of interest in Long Dark. So I don't think I'm doing more. Are you... I can't read that. I'm sorry. Is my killer? I need to practice the speaking. Kind of strange. I'm a manager and never have an issue briefing or presenting to a group. But YouTube has you doing the ums and the ahs and the ers. Do you have a camera, Mr. Retrospecs? If it's a camera, it could be the camera portion that is bothering you. Or it could be the thought in your brain that, this is going to be on the internet for forever. That's kind of a deal. That is a big deal. My character's starving. Can eat some food. Eat some berries. Berry. I don't know. It can be practiced, and the only way, like I said, just repetition, man. You gotta put in the reps. Do I play FPS games like Battlefield? I'm not more of a Battlefield FPS guy as I am a Team Fortress 2 Overwatch shooter guy. So I never got into the AK-47s and the this and that and the iron sights and those kinds of shooters, the high behind cover kind of shooters. I was always into the class-based, objective-based, team-based shooters. So Team Fortress 2 and Overwatch specifically. So when I play those shooters, like when I was playing Pavlov VR and I didn't know how to reload the guns, people were making fun of me saying, "Oh, Crow, we thought you were an FPS guy." And I'm like, I am an FPS guy. Just when I hit reload, all you do is hit R and your gun reloads. I didn't want to focus on reloading, like sliding the chamber and all that stuff. I don't care. I'm not a gun guy. I just want to shoot people. I want to be competitive in a shooter. So Overwatch, Team Fortress 2, those are my shooters. Well, not TF2 anymore, but back in the day. That crossout game was awesome. Dude, I've put in like 20 hours of crossout already. I'm level 13, so the next crossout video is going to be me much further along in the game. I can also show you guys some of the crazy builds people have uploaded for like fun testing on crossout. Like the stupidest stuff. It's insane. I'm going to show you those. It's really cool. You're one of my favorite YouTubers. Thank you. That coffee is glorious. Where in Canada do you live? I live in Southern Ontario, Niagara Falls, Ontario, where the sea lions kiss, so the story goes. Do you love anime? Yes and no. I loved it a lot when I was a kid. I've seen tons. As I've gotten older, and once I became a YouTuber, anime watching stopped. Because you're so busy making content that you can't consume content. So instead of watching anime, I read manga. I read manga a lot. A lot. Too much. So that's how I consume my Japanese animation now. I read it. Every night before I go to bed, I read manga. Every night. I get caught up on all my series. I check out new series. Like, I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. I have read, no word of a lie, no exaggeration, tens of thousands of chapters of manga over the course of my life. A lot. Background, your forced piano sound. You're referring to the music selection I have set up for my forced videos. I could maybe set them up for my live stream. I'd have to like get the music levels right. But that music, all those piano music you hear in my forced videos, is a collection of piano music I found and handpicked on a site called epidemicsound.com. My music intro is from Epidemic Sound. All of my music is from Epidemic Sound. I pay for a subscription service to use their music copyright free. And I use the same songs every single forest video, and I have for a while now. So a lot of people associate the music with those videos. And the one time, for a little bit there, I took the music out of the videos, and people complained they missed watching the forest content with the music involved. So, yes. That's what those are from. Do I know Jacksepticeye personally? Nope. Jack lives in England. He's Irish, living in England. I live in Canada. Never had a chance to meet him. He's definitely an inspiration. He's not the inspiration. The inspiration was Markiplier for me. I got into YouTube because of Mark. Because of, at first, his Five Nights at Freddy's videos. Like I explained, I'm like, I didn't really think that the YouTube gaming thing was all cool and stuff. I like games. I'm always a gamer. But I never saw myself doing YouTube gaming until I started to watch his vlogs where he spoke from the heart. And by doing so, inspired people. And me, with my background at Air Cadets and Scouts, and my desire to be a teacher, my desire to join the military, I wanted to help people make a difference. And when I saw that Mark was making a difference in life for people, that made me want to be a YouTuber. So for me, the gaming aspect is like an end. It's a path to my goal of helping people. Again, we're going to have the problem. It's going to be fun now. I shouldn't have taken down my stairs. I shouldn't have taken down my stairs. I should have taken down my stairs. Did you use my idea I suggested in the comments? I get a lot of comments. I can't remember every single specific one. I'm very sorry. The Ultimate Football Ultra. He holds the lighter like a flare. Dude. I know, that lighter never goes away. I gotta finish this wall. We're almost done this wall. I hate those stairs. I hate the walkway. Oh, it's so frustrating. And it's frustrating that over here, the rock wall is at the perfect height. But as you get over here, it's not anymore. That's going to be a pain. Shouldn't have taken down my stairs. 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 I need 7 logs. Shouldn't have taken down my stairs. I like how this works now. This is all enclosed. It looks good. And look, it worked out over here almost. Almost. What is next in the town? After the wall, we're doing the tavern. We're going to build the bar. The tavern. That's the plan. You don't hate it as much as potentially falling through your wall. This is true. I don't like getting stuck, so this is very, very true. Once I saw a spider, and so I stayed upstairs for like 2 to 4 days. That sucks. Carrot is hungry. Drop the meat. Drop the meat. I don't want to jump more. There we go. Use rocks as stairs and jump up. I've thought about it. I thought about building a rock stairwell in a sense, as opposed to using the wooden stairs. But the wooden stairs flanked with rocks will actually look okay in terms of the visual aesthetic that I'm aiming for. I think it'll be okay. Do I love Minecraft? Never really got into it. Never gave it a chance. I feel I missed the boat on Minecraft. I missed the trend on Minecraft. I'm not known for Minecraft. If I started it, I think my audience would rebel. I think some of them would love it, but I think a bunch of them would not, and they would rebel against Grow, like they already have, for stopping survival. So we'll see. Ever considered building something on the mountain, like Broadbent? Yeah, but then Broadbent did it, so I didn't want to. Us forest YouTubers try not to tread on each other's toes. We try to like do different things, do different stuff, so I don't want to be like Broadbent. That's the way it is. Maybe you could be friends with Jack. Unless I get to 10 million subs, I don't think I could ever speak to Jacksepticeye as an equal. You know what I mean? Jack is among the best in his field of work. This field of work being YouTube. The best. Among the best. So I don't think I could ever approach him without achieving a level of success as well. Or else he may view me as somebody trying to piggyback off his success. So I would love to get to know Jack. But I will never do so unless somehow it happens without me trying. Or I need to be at a certain level of success before I can even consider such a thing possible. I will not actively search out and try to meet big YouTubers until I have made it. And I don't feel like I've made it yet. That's just real. I can't get this rock to go where I want it to go. It is a most stubborn rock. Stairwell wasn't placed very well. Come on. Get in the hole. You have one job. This is awkward and frustrating. Like I'm so... Oh. How's that? Oh, nailed it. I nailed it. That was sweet. Okay, so here's going to be the hard part. Level of success. Yeah, I see, even I stutter over my words. I am not perfect at speaking. I'm good. I'm not perfect. Now for the hard part. How am I going to pull this off? Because the last thing I want to do is have you able to see the back part of the wall from a distance. That'd be stupid. God damn. Damn, this is not gonna work. Again, because of the sloped ground. I basically only want to bring it to this corner. And then after that, everything's fine. Like, watch. Delete that. Delete that. I only really want to bring it to there. Because everything after that, it's already too high. And over here, it's not needed. Over here, everything's perfect. This is all perfect. This is all perfect. This is all perfect. It's only this corner where things get ugly. I wonder if I can go like this, take this out, and then build there, and then somehow kind of angle. Oh, I can. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's better. It looks weird from this perspective, right? It looks weird from this ASMR beard rubbing sounds. Yeah, I'm sorry. Having a beard is itchy sometimes. But I don't want to extend the wall any further this way because it pokes up over top of this. I'm going to trigger the strap. Fix yourself. Fix yourself. Perfect. From this perspective, you can't see any of the other walls over top. That's exactly what I wanted. Gonna look a little weird from the back, but that's what we get for building not on a... You suck. I'm not mad. I swear I'm not mad. I swear I'm not mad at the crack in my wall. I swear I'm not mad. I am totally not mad. I want to table flip so bad. I want to break stuff so bad. I want to just ruin all the things. Oh. And my coffee's cold. And my coffee's cold. Oh, that bothers me so much. Okay, let's see if we can fix it. Let's see if we can fix it. Can I get a rock in there, right in the crack, ground level? Kinda. This is going to be hard to do. I need to get if I can get a rock in the ground level and just go over a little bit and make it look a little weird, but... Oh, come on. Just get in there. You're so close. I could fit a rock in between... We're so close. Why do you hate me? Oh! Food. Thank you for the food warning. I need some food. Stupid game. Freaking gap in my wall. So annoying. Stupid gap in the wall. Stupid. Oh, that's annoying. Woo! Super chat. Veronica Pearson with a 200 Swedish crown super chat saying, when will you get the other or any of the tools and what's up running out of ideas? I will get the other tools in the game when I need them, the climax and stuff like that, Veronica. And thank you so much for the super chat. I very much appreciate it. Brought a smile to my face here in this moment of my... Oh, I may have got it. How's that look? All right, so what I need to do now is kind of build like this little itty bitty wall, right? This just a tiny wall. I need to build a little tiny wall. And this tiny wall needs to go inside the other wall. I could just shove it like in there and not care, right? I could just do that. Screw it. Screw it. Right, and then I build a wall on top of that wall. Target it. Target it. Target it. Oh, come on. Do it. No, I want to build. I want to build on top of the 2 wall. Build on top of the 2 wall. Thank you again, Veronica, for that super chat. I'm so rattled right now by this gap in the wall. It's actually bothering me. Fine, I'll do it again by hand. Concentration face activate. You suck so much. Oh, I'm so annoyed. Oh, I'm so annoyed. Ooh, get right in there. There we go. There we go. Just gotta flatten it out. It's gotta be straight. It can't. It's gotta be straight. Straight. Delete that. How many rocks are you? 4. How many more rocks? 4. Okay, we're doing it. We're patching it up. It's being a little bit pain in the butt. It's being a lot of pain in the butt. We're patching it up. Putting in that way definitely would just make it even harder. Of course, everything's hard. There's nothing easy about this game. Building in this game is just a pain in the behind. Everything is busted. Everything is broken. Everything is ruined. Everything is trying to piss Crow off. And that's just the way it goes. That's how we roll. One more. I'll fix this stupid hole in the wall, ruining all my plans. All my plans. There. Nailed it. Flatten out. Flatten. Flatten. Super chat. Moses donated $5 saying, what did the crack say to the wall? Nothing. It just made Krojak a madman. It's so true. Thank you for that, Moses. It cheered me up. Thank you so much. And thank you for the super chat. I love you, bud. You too, Veronica. Just going to keep saying your name because you're so awesome. Well, I won't just raw. Just got to snap. Just got to go flay it. You just got to go Yeah, the other walls were perfectly fine. This one's just a perfect pain in the behind. Oh, I might just take that. Delete this segment. Build that segment. Done. Good enough. Good enough. We solved the problem. Everything's okay. Everything's good. Solve the problem. Solve the problem. I'm no longer staring down the length of my wall. I had to build a really weird fix for it, but it's fixed. Ah, there we go. Well, I'll say this. You're a master of fixing all the things in the... I have to be. When you mess things up as much as I do, you gotta find a way to fix it all. This wall is obnoxious. Moral of the story, Crows, if you're gonna build with rocks, build on a flat platform. Just build on a flat platform. Just do it. Just do it. Don't do what I'm doing. This is stupid. This is a massive struggle. And what happened to the moving away from survival games? I'm glad you didn't. You rocket them. I simply tried to move away from survival games because I was tired of them and because I felt that they were not helping me. And then I attempted to move away, and that had not helped me even further. So here I am, back at it again with the survival. Excuse me. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, damn it, Kemi, you beat me to it. I was totally there, and then you beat me to it, Kemi. I was all over that one. My mods are too fast for me. Too fast. Though Kemi's probably pulling double duty. She's probably watching the Krusty stream at the same time she's moderating mine. Yes. The Penguin Bro says, hey, moderators, you do a good job. My moderators do an amazing job. They kick ass. They're awesome. They keep the chat clean. to keep the chat spam free. They are le piece de résistance here on my channel. I could not do this without them. I would not be able to stream without my amazing mods. Just be too toxic. Disney announced its next film, Wreck-It Crow. Thanks. When you are building the wall, use a log cart. I've thought about it. I have tried it before to use the log cart instead of like picking up rock by rock. But in the time it takes me to fill a rock cart, I can just walk up to the wall. Because as you can see, the rocks respawn very quickly near where I'm picking them up. Like, they respawn really quickly. So there's really no need to fill up a log cart and transport the rocks, because they just respawn so fast. My character is tired. Maybe I should just go to bed. It's nighttime. Oh, unless you don't have triangles in Conan. Oh, God, don't get me started on the triangles in Conan. Oh, God, please let's not talk about the Conan. My tower build that was not lining up because I was stupid when I built it. Ugh, nightmare. Total nightmare. Almost done in this wall, Crows. I think we can actually build a permanent stairwell and figure out a place for it. Haven't gotten that far in my brain yet. Just been finishing the wall. What are you building next after you finish this wall? We are going to build the foundation for the tavern, the bar. I'm going to build a big, I love that open concept tavern from season 1. I want to recreate it and improve upon it and make it better, especially with all, we have sofas, we have new furniture. So I'm definitely building the tavern next. I'm definitely building it right here. Because I loved that tavern. My favorite part about the town build was the tavern. And we're going to build it right here. Right there. Nightmare on Crow Street. What happened to the Long Dark? The Long Dark stopped because not enough people really wanted to watch it. It's too bad. It's a very enjoyable game. But I just make what my audience wants to see, and they didn't really want to see the Long Dark. You guys actually responded fairly well to Crossout. I'm going to make a second Crossout video, and if that one does well, I'll make more. Yeah, the first Crossout video had like 300 or 400 likes. It did very well. So we're going to give it a shot and do more. Save the game. Good idea. After I finish these rocks. I'll save the game. Blah, 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 blah. Done. Save the game. Season 3 is at 51 days. Season 2, the castle build 125 days. Anybody who tells me I didn't build that thing legit, 125 days to Season 2. Bite me. I built that legit. I am proud of that castle. Legit. Everybody can bite me. Furniture made out of stone is like sitting on a drunk Santa's lap. That's so awkward. That's such a weird visual image. Now, looking at this freaking wall bothers me. That's so dumb. I know what I should try to do to fix it. I'm going to try to do it. I don't know if it's going to work. It's not going to work because the game's physics just restrict me from doing what I want to do. Go up there. So what you need to do, right, is try to make it a perfect angle from about here, if I can find the right spot. If I can get the right spot, not there. I need it in there. I need it right in that crevice. Right in the crevice. Get in the crevice! I need it in the upper crevice, not the lower crevice. So, right? And I want to have it a straight line to about here. But it won't be a straight line. See? It'll be angle and then boop, drop down. I want it to be a perfect straight line like that. Just angling, going, but it won't do that. Because again, the physics in this game, how the game has been programmed, how the game has been developed, it won't do that. I wish I just go, I want to make a nice gentle slope to cover up that little bit of wood and go from that high point there to exactly here. And just gentle slope. But I can't. It won't let me. Has Krojak turtle sled yet? Tomorrow. You will see that tomorrow. Krojak has some turtle sledding fun. And then Krojak has some fun with mods. Krojak does some weird stuff in the forest. It's not going to do what I want to do. It's just not. You're just gonna be a big poo. Yeah, can't do it. Not gonna work. We're just gonna have to leave that the way it is. It won't be visible once there's like a building here and a building here. It won't be visible and stuff. Get up there. No, I didn't build my temporary stairs high enough. I need to have higher temporary stairs. No. Okay. Let's remove the temp stairs, and then we're going to figure out where to put the real stairs so we can get up there properly. Get in the crevasse. You got to get in the crevasse. It's not a crevice, it's a crevasse. I really want to go upstairs and warm up my coffee. You know what? I'm going to do that. I really need the caffeine, so I'm going to chop this up. I'm going to chop this up. Chop it. Chop it. There we go. And then I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to take 30 seconds to warm up my coffee in the microwave so I have hot coffee. So, uno segundo, por favor. I want to do... How do I want to do this? I'm really good at this game. Woo! Super chat. I'm back. There it is. Awesome. I missed a super chat while I was gone. Hold on. Super chat. It is from Josh. I remember Josh. Josh with the last name I can't pronounce. He says, hey, long time, no chat. Organic chemistry been killing my free time the whole last year. What kind of student were you like in school? Toughest class you took, easiest class you took. I can definitely talk about that. So, in college, I went to college for 4 different programs. 4. First time I went to college, I went for computer programming. I was like 20 years old. Hated it. I went because I was forced to. I hated computer programming. I was a very lazy student. I spent all my time in the bar, drinking, eating, and playing Smash Brothers because we brought our Nintendo Wii to school every single day. We played Smash Brothers. That was my first year and a half of college. Hated that. Quit. Thought about being a teacher. Started to go to college for that process. Realized how long it would take. I didn't have time for that. I wanted to take care of my wife. Quit that. Not even a semester in. Then I went of my own choice, of my own decision, a couple years after that, of working full-time in a really bad job. I decided to go to college to be a police officer. And I did well at that. I put in the effort. I put in the time needed. And I graduated that. Then I went back for 1 more year to finish off another diploma to be a CBSA border security guard. I put in the time, put in the effort, and I finished that. In the last 3 months of CBSA, I found Markiplier. I found YouTube. I decided to be a YouTuber. I bought a camera. And then for 2 months, it was school every day, work 5 days a week, gym 4 days a week because I still wanted to be a cop, YouTube every single day, and exams. That was a fun 2 months. So my favorite class, gym class. My least favorite class would have to be SQL Server back in my computer programming college days. I hated SQL Server. Do I want to see the It movie? Not a chance. I like horror movies. Oh my god, so much better. Where am I putting my freaking stairwell, Kros? Where am I putting my stairs? Where am I putting my stairs? How am I doing these stairs? I have no idea. How do I do these stairs? What do I do these stairs? When do I do these stairs? I'm trying to visualize it. I'm trying to visualize where to put the stairs. I need your input. I need your input, chat. What am I doing with these stairs? Hook me up. Hook up a crow. Hook up a crow. How do I do these stairs? Stupid chat taking forever because the chat, it takes so long. By the door? I could do a stair on either side of the door going up. Maybe. Either side of the gate. There's another one saying either side of the gate. Hide your imperfection with stairs. So I take the stairs, I put them up like right here. Kemi's been overthinking it too much? Overthinking what? I missed something. On the right side of the platform can help even that out. Maybe builder cover. A lot of people are saying builder cover the wonky wall. Could. I'm trying to visualize the town, right? I know for a fact that the tavern, the bar is going right here. This is the only thing I know for certain. Bar is going right here. You're going to walk in, right? You're going to be like, you're going to walk in the town and be like, bam, bar right there on the right-hand side. That's the only certainty I have. Other than that, I'm not too sure. Now, the stairs aren't going to, we're not going to do these kind of stairs. I'll show you. We're not going to have the stairs look like this, right? Woo, not going to do that. Sleepy Bears plays with the 100 Norwegian crowns, which is about $10 Canadian, says, I live at the same place as you, but I have mutants spawn at the tree behind you. Have you noticed any? Not yet. And I'm not looking forward to that possibility. Thank you for informing me. They can spawn there. Oh boy. I don't think this direction is the right way to do stairs. I think I will do the stairs like this. Because I'm trying to think of like a castle wall, right? If you imagine how a castle wall looks, and then you can have, I'll help you visualize it. Let's help you visualize it. There we go. And super rough, super rough. Nope, wrong. Super rough. It's a rough stair, right? So that way, maybe you come into the town, you hang a left. Probably must bring him closer. But you have a stairwell going up, flanked with a rock wall all the way up. So that from the outside, you see this rock wall, encasing it in. And then you go up the stairs this way. What do you think? Let me know. Tourist bureau on the opposite side. Bar on the one side, tourist on the other. I love it. Have the more important stuff to the back. 100%. More important stuff to the back. For sure. Do walk from the hill that reaches the wall, then merge with another set by the gate. Could attach from the second floor tavern. Possibly. Yeah, having a walkway to the wall from the tavern. Not a bad idea. Kind of cool. Very cool idea. Put the stairs in the place where the wall's messed up. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. But I think I want to move it. You like the concept? Okay, people are starting to say they like the concept. But I think it's in the wrong spot. I want it to go... Okay, if I do something like this... So I want it to go into the wall, right? That's too much. Try it like there. Yeah. But imagine trying to get a log cart up there with that sloping edge. I might move back a bit more. Move it back a bit more. Welcome to playing Forest with Crow as he struggles for forever with building perfection. Because that is Crow to a T. It's a bit better. How's that look? Right? And then we delete these. How long are we streaming for? Not too much longer. Mrs. Crow will be home in about 20 minutes. So about 20 minutes. Give or take a few minutes. Don't make 20 minutes a hard number. Right? And then you just like, rock wall like that. Just roughly bam. Bam. Like that, right? Rock wall, blah, 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 up like that. Yep. Yep, I like it. What do you think? What do you think? With an extra piece of wall next to your path. Next to your path. Next to your path. Are you saying I should extend the wall to the path? I don't think that's needed. Build the crane instead of stairs. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Everyone, vote in the chat. Stairs or crane? Stairs or crane? Stairs or crane? That's not a bad idea. That's kind of cool. That's not a bad idea. It's kind of cool. Stairs or crane? Let me know what you think. Stairs makes it follow the traditional look of like a castle wall, of a city wall. A crane is much more unique and different. I could put a crane right there. Like, you see that flat bit right there? Visualize. Where's the crane? Crane, crane. Visualize. Oh, God, this thing's massive. Oh, God, this thing's massive. Oh, is it having a hard time because of the slope? No, it's just a collision with the wall. This is really awkward. Point the crane. How's this going to look with this? How's that look? It's a bit of a distance. I could do a crane. I'm not sure how it would look. I'll tab out and look through this chat now. Oh, wow. Crane, 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 crane. Stairs, stairs. Crane, crane, crane. Oh, my God, crane. There's a lot of crane going on. A couple of people saying both, but the majority saying crane. So we're going to do a crane concept. We're going to do the crane concept. I'm just trying to think of the visual aesthetic. Delete these rocks now. Crane's way cooler. I admit it is cooler. It's more interesting. We didn't have cranes back in Season 1. They weren't a thing. I don't like the crane just kind of chilling there like partway through the wall. What if... Hold on a second. I need to visualize. Visualizations. We need the visualizations. I need to see it. I need to see it. Cranes on the end. Cranes either side of the door. What do you think? Cranes either side. Cranes either side of the door. Ends either side of the door. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Mega Tower of the Crane. Build a small tower around it. Interesting. What is your Snapchat, Crow? All my social links are in the description down below. I'm waiting for the input on this one. I'm thinking, do the cranes outside of the door or the cranes towards the end? Stone-wrapped crane. I agree on the stone-wrapped crane. I think I'm going to do that. Door. Door. As watchtower on the ends. At the end to make a tower ends. Yeah, I see what you mean by if I try and like box it in a bit. All right. I'm going to throw them up and take a look. Gazebo above the gate? Maybe. Maybe. Close the door. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. We mentioned building a gazebo on the ends as a tower of sorts. Getting the crane right against the wall is going to be the utmost challenge. Gotta make this thing like flush You know what I mean? Like flush. And I think I've already made it crooked. You suck. I can't rotate it perfectly. I wish I could rotate it slower than I do now. That's pretty good. Okay, so we do that, and we line it up with the end of the wall. This is really awkward. Right? And then you need to have it so that at its highest point, it's flush with the tower. I could put it all up in the sky, you know what I mean? I could. You can just make it like dumb high. Cat is hungry. Delete that part of the wall to make it fit better. You're saying? I could do that. Can I build a crane on the very end? Is that a thing? I think this grounds is too messed up to build on the end. You know what I mean? I can't even. Oh, I almost got it. Let's just humor me for a second. Humor me for a second. The problem is, how would I ever use the crane if it's on the ends? Right? Like, how would I even ever use... Oh, it can't go there. It actually collides with the wall. It shows you. You suck, crane. Oh, thought I had it. That doesn't seem to be the correct angle. No, it's not. Why must I build the most weird concepts ever? What am I doing? Is that sticking out past it? Yeah, it is. You sick. This is a weird concept. I'm not sold on the ends. I'm just going to look at it, make a call on it. Character's starving. He won't die yet. He's good. Everything is finicky. All right, let's just go with that for now. All right, let's think about this. Let's think about this. Make a floor by the end of the cliff to make the crane level. Possible. Oh, yeah, you could just make a little platform and level it out. You know what I mean? Hold on, let's think about this logically, shall we? I finished off all my berries. Maybe roll it in. I don't know. Super tall can, you can stop at the walkway or go all the way up and get a higher advantage. Oh, yeah, that's true enough, right? Because if I go to the maximum height, then I can see at the maximum height as a vantage point. You're right. You're actually very correct about that. I don't know. I don't know, Kros. I'm not sold on the elevators. Where they are. I am sold on the elevators as a concept. I'm not sold on them as where they are right now. I don't know. I'm too sure. Do a zip line to your platform from a tower or a building. Good idea. Very good idea. Put a crane on the wall. Can I do that? Is there enough space? No, the game's like, yeah, we don't like this. The game does not like that at all. The game's like, do not want. All right, it's nighttime. I can't see a darn thing. Let some sleep. If you could put catapults on the crane, could you imagine? That'd be insane. Catapults on the crane, you must be insane. Thinking. I am forever thinking. Trying to make this work. What I like about the crane is that it's flat, it's level. Do. If I'm gonna quote unquote wall in the crane, I'd have to only be able to do it on two sides. I would only be able to do it on the other sides because I would need to be able to get in on this side. No, I would not be able to do it on sides. It wouldn't necessarily have to be on two sides. I could have a door, right? And then have the rest. Oh, yeah, that'll work. You can't put log carts on the cranes. That seems weird. Is it Friday? No, it's not Friday. Right, and do that. And then we'll take another crane. Just kind of try and square it off a little bit. And then come on back. Come on back now, y'all. All the way into the sky. Comparison. That's weird. I don't know. I'm not sold. I'm not sold. Eat something, Crow. I don't wanna. You keep telling me to eat food. What are you, my mom? Trying to... Dried? Apparently I had food on me. Boop. Boop. I don't know. No, I kind of like the cranes now. I kind of like the cranes now. The more I look at it, the more I'm liking it. What do you think? In front of the wall, it looks better than on the side. I agree. I like the fact that they're behind. Building a rock wall around the crane, I don't know how well that's going to work. I'm not sure if that is possible. I'm about to find out. But I like the cranes back there. I like them back there because they break up the boring flatness of the wall. The wall is very boring and flat, right? The cranes break it up. They make it more interesting to look at. So I like the cranes. Cranes are good. I like the cranes. Cranes are good. Can you say heck for me? Why would I say heck when I say hell all the time? I understand that one. That's all right. That wall still bugs the living daylights out of me. Okay. So I'm going to do the crane. Move the end of the wall, then put the cranes. Man, removing the end of the wall would be a pain. It's pretty good. Let's check this side. What if I play Destiny 2? I don't have the time, right? It's an MMO. MMOs require time spent. And as a content creator, I do not have the time to pull that off. While the cranes are, they will look like towers on each side. I agree. I think. Yeah. Problem is, unless the ground's flat, can I build a crane on a foundation? I bet my 10. That felt fantastic. Can I build a crane on a foundation? Is that a thing? Can I build a crane on a foundation? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Can I make a second gate in the inner side of the wall? Oh! Oh, I should have done that. I should have. I wasn't thinking. Oh, building this is going to be so much harder now. When they're in ghost image form, you can overlap ghost images no problem. When they're not, It's, as you can see, a nightmare. Also, my walls are different distances out. That's dumb. Who designed this wall? Who does different distances away from this wall? Who designed this? Psh. Whoever designed this was totally a scrubby amateur who didn't know what he was doing. Scrub. Rub-a-dub-dub scrub. Scrubby amateur. Oh. This is why you do things, you do this when they're built in ghost images. Oh. Stop. Go away. Go away. Please? Oh, it's not wide enough to be a gate. It's only wide enough to be a single. I love this game. I love everything about this game. This game is the best game in the world. It's happy. It makes me happy. Oh, so happy. Stop doing that. All right. Oh, there we go. Okay, so if I have it like this, yep, and then yep. That, I barely managed to pull it off, but I pulled it off. Yep. This actually worked out very well. How many pieces? How many logs? I need 10 logs? We're going to do that right now. We need 9 logs. Thank you so much for mentioning the gate. I totally forgot. Because doubling up the gate just makes so much sense there. Makes so much sense. Whenever the season ends, it is known for the smallest village with the best defenses. Oh, it's going to be defended all right. There's going to be some major defenses in this thing. Breathe. Pfft, breathe. Who needs to breathe? Breathing's overrated. Get that Spotify right now. Get that on Spotify right now, Crow. That was amazing. What was amazing? Get what on Spotify? What did I do? I don't know what I did. What? It's not even on both sides. Of course it's not even on both sides. It's impossible. But that's okay. It is good enough for me. Good enough. And can you say, gosh hecking darn it? Gosh hecking? Like helling? God helling damn it? I don't know if helling is a phrase. That's okay. Gosh hecking darn it. What am I drinking? Tim Hortons coffee. I'm Canadian. This is the lifeblood, the essence. The golden ambrosia. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Mrs. Krojak is home, which means we need to prepare dinner. So thank you, Crow, so much for joining me in my live stream. Thank you so much to everybody that super chatted me. There was a bunch of you today. Thank you so much. I'm going to go up there and finish this gate right meow. I need to finish this gate right meow. And then we'll call it a stream. This has been a good stream. This will be available up on the channel for those of you who missed parts of the stream, want to watch it. It'll be available. Tomorrow's video is the forest, where I check out some of the new updates in the forest. I go back to the Season 3 save file and use the stuff in the Season 3 save file to check the new update out, including the logs down the zip line, which is weird, and the turtle sled. That was cool. That was very, very fun. So that's tomorrow. Conan Exiles is next. And then later in the week is Forest Fridays, Stranded Sundays, Cross Out. I'm going to do another one Cross Out. There we go. Double gate. Double gate. Yes! That was good. So that is it for the stream, Crows. Thank you so much for watching. This was a solid 2-hour stream. Gonna save the game before I forget. Save the game before I forget. Save it up. We were here for like 5 in-game days. Jeez. So that is it, Crows. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.